Why, hello, friend. Welcome to the podcast. Intern John is my name.
I'm Sos.
Huge thanks to our sponsor today, the Omelet Guys.
So good.
We've known Chef Matt for probably over a decade.
Yeah, definitely.
At least.
Definitely is over a decade.
Long story short, Kane had asked years ago if there was a Wigan omelet bar to the radio station.
Yeah.
And then Chef Matt's like, hey, I listened to the show and this is what I do.
We're called the Omelet Guys.
Yes. So they do omelet bars. They do waffle bars. They do fajita bar. And it's great. So I've had them at the Christmas party, but good for like an office setup, good for like back to school stuff, maybe for like the office workers.
My friend had him at a baby shower.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's a really good idea.
I know. So it was a big hit.
Well, and selfishly, I always would get the fajita bar for the Christmas party because it'd be leftovers.
Yeah.
And so they would come to the house. They would cook in the kitchen. They set up the space and they leave. It's the best ever because you have to worry about planning food. You sometimes people are coming, what they want, and they're amazing. The Omelet Guys, so Chef Matt is he's the best.
He's a gem.
I do want to say again, huge thanks. Somebody came out to Hyde this past Friday for the birthday. I know we talked about that a little bit on Monday, Saturday. My goodness, I died.
Yeah,
like it was.
You had fun.
I did. I had a lot of fun. You texted me a very nice text saying you have a lot of people that care about you, which is great because it was a lot of friends came out. Shouts to our media friends, Jim Loke from Channel 5, Doug Kammerer, Channel 4, Jerron and Justin, Channel 5, our Justin from Channel. A lot of Justins in media,
lots of
as it turns out. But also a lot of listeners came out too, which is really cool. So it was a huge
It was so fun.
Success.
It was a fun night.
Yeah, I also I'm not big like plan my own birthday kind of guy. But I will say too, Alex went above and beyond on the actual like birthday planning, like birthday. We did the Waffle House. Went downtown. It was like good spacing as well. And but I'll say this, I was gonna post the video later today. I made a rule when we started dating. Like I was always raised, dude pays for everything.
Yeah.
And I told her the one day she can pay was at my birthday.
Yeah.
And so we went and got lunch and she did an IJ bit where she's like, it'd be nice if you paid for once. It'd just be nice. I mean, I'll try to pull up the audio.
Yeah.
Because it was so funny because I felt so awkward. I kept saying to people like, hey, just so you know, like.
I do pay.
All the time.
Yeah.
Like, as I believe I'm supposed to.
I'm not a jerk.
Because it was awkward because the bill would come and they would give me the bill and she'd go, I got this one. And I was like, okay, so I'm going to play the audio.
I'm tired of all this paying for you. Ridiculous. Another lunch. Now it's this card. Another dinner. This card. Waffle House.
Oh my God.
Crazy.
I can't get mad because that's something I would do.
That is what you do.
Like I would do that and be like, this is a funny bit. And then I realized it's not funny the other way around.
Yeah.
So and then met a Leo at the bar. Bartender was a Leo, which was very, very exciting. So I became out. Thank you. It was a lot of fun.
It was.
How are you? How are you doing?
Oh, I'm like really congested right now. I don't know. I don't want. Is it allergies? I don't know.
I feel like it's that time of season, right?
I don't know. And it's raining.
I also feel like you can use allergies for anything.
I just like whenever I'm congested, I'm like, allergies?
That's what allergies question mark?
It's definitely allergies.
And people be like, yeah, I think you can gaslight people into believing they have allergies.
I don't know. I'm just always like, allergies? I don't know.
Like, how's the pollen count? It's like, I've never once.
Well, I added that to my weather app, so I would know now because I'm like, it's allergies.
And do we know?
I haven't looked today. I honestly have been outside for 5 seconds. I was walking from my car to your door.
That's true.
So,
and then Skittles is like, oh, Aunt Shelby's here.
Yeah.
Time to play. I was like, sadly,
no, it's not.
Time to work. Also, got big news yesterday. The Chewy album is in consideration for the Grammys, which is very cool.
Love it.
So that album released last year in honor of Chewy. I said when it released, it's probably the best thing I ever did. I believe that just kind of like.
And it was kid friendly too.
Yeah, it went perfect. And a lot of times we do a bunch of shows. This one we just did the one show.
Yeah.
And so it's very exciting. People ask if I think it's going to happen. Probably not. I mean, because you need like a big money campaign for people to vote for you.
Yeah.
And so when you're going against,
so cool.
No. I mean, it's a huge honor. It was very emotional yesterday, and we had texted, and I was like, I knew if I tell Chewy he's up for Grammy, I said he'd be like, and
I said he'd be like, obviously.
Yeah, like he'd just be like that. Yeah, that's.
I always picture Chewy with like a British accent, but remember when we were stuck in Scottsdale, possibly, and I had to call Marriott.
Yes.
And I was on the phone. They kept transferring me to different people. There was this man who had such a pompous British personality. And he kept being like, that hotel, you're not going to get a reservation because of waste management. It's funny that we're on the phone, though. It was not funny. It was not funny.
And for those of you who may have forgotten, so that whole time we're in town for our good friend DJ Rice's wedding. Fantastic wedding.
So
our
much
favorite
fun.
couples. And they've in out there. So my dumbass, like, I'll just get that every day because that's protein.
Yeah.
And then when it came time to leave, like the day we're leaving, I was
not great.
The most constipated I've been in my entire life.
Yeah.
And I was up for literally hours in the bathroom to the point where I thought, this is how I go out.
Yeah.
Clean my browser history. But I knew we had the flight that day. And it's like a 5-hour flight.
Yeah.
We had to be on the show the next day. And so I Uber Eats Miralax and like prune juice and like X-Lax. And I texted Shelby. I said, hey, I need you to do me a favor. You can never talk about it again. I need you to go pick up this Uber Eats order outside the hotel. And I thought when she saw the screenshot, it'd be pretty obvious what the issue was. And Shelby said something like, can't you get it? I'm like, girl,
because I was like, why are you embarrassing me?
I was on the, but to be fair, to your point, that is also something I would probably do.
I was gonna say that is something you would do. So I was like, what? And then you got all mad. And I was like, no, dude, I'll go get it. You're like, no, dude, ignore it. And whatever. And then I was like, should we stay? Do you have to go to the hotel? I don't know. So we were trying to figure that out. And then the hotel, that was confusing though, because the hotel, it was like, what's that called? Like
we had joined rooms. Yeah.
No, but the hotel, I guess, was like a timeshare hotel or something. So you couldn't, whenever I would call the front desk, even though there were rooms available, they wouldn't let me extend our stay.
Well, it was also dumb because I had said they're not going to clean both rooms at once.
No.
So why can't she just check out of her room and we'll lock it off and she can hang in the living room while I die in the bathroom. And that wasn't allowed.
But they harassed us. And then I'm like, okay. So I called the front desk and they're like, yes, you can have a later checkout. And I was like, look, I'm going to go into John's room, blah, blah. After they knocked on my door probably 10 different times and I was getting so mad because I'm trying to change our reservation for everything. And then finally I get all of my stuff and just start throwing it in your room.
Yeah.
And they just leave us alone.
Well, I think because tell them it's a medical emergency.
And I did, but they wouldn't stop knocking. So and I'm like, I literally have talked to the front desk. Knock one more time. But
great wedding.
Great wedding, though.
Yes, the wedding.
Probably wouldn't stay there again.
Well, there's nothing worse than having stomach issues when you know you have a long flight.
Yeah.
And again, knowing the flight was 5 hours, and then there was always weather issues. Then we got delayed because they couldn't find a flight attendant was the issue.
But that's been a big thing this year for that airline.
And then we landed around the tarmac for 2 hours in DC because that's the funny thing where it's like, oh, they don't have a gate ready for us. I'm like, did they not know we were coming?
Yeah.
And we weren't landing at 5 p.m. It was 11.
I think it was because of all the ice, though, because they had to defrost.
Oh, maybe that's what it was.
So they didn't have one available because we were supposed to land earlier and they didn't have an available flight attendant.
Well, anyway, we survived.
It was just a long, long day.
You can call the podcast 202-642-6272. We do have a voice change too if you need it, but 202-642-6272. Let's get to this.
Hi, guys. It's Victoria again, and I just want to tell you my birthday is this Friday.
Oh.
And happy birthday, John. And I was wondering, how did your birthday party go?
Oh.
Okay, bye. Happy birthday to your mom and you, John.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you, Victoria and Mom. Victoria, so this came in last week, so I hope you had a great birthday, Victoria.
I hope you had a fantastic birthday.
August birthdays are the best. And Victoria, what I would suggest to you, do the Uncle IJ method, because I always celebrate my half birthday because in school, couldn't celebrate.
Yeah, that's valid.
So celebrate your happy birthday, girl. Birthday was fantastic. I had a lot of fun with friends. Kind of relaxed a little bit. That part's a lie. A little too much party, a little too much birthday.
You did a lot. You did a lot. Yeah.
But it was a lot of fun. So I hope you have the best birthday, Victoria. Thank you so much for listening. Leo's the best.
Yeah, for sure.
I said this because Alex's place lost power yesterday.
Yeah.
And she FaceTimed me, helped her get the power back on. Goes, look at that. I'm bringing the light in your apartment. Like I brought it back into your life.
So she got power right when she FaceTimed you? Is that what you're saying?
No, I told her how to flip the circuits.
Oh, okay.
Because hers was weird, where I lost power for a little bit, but she lost power like half of her unit. And then none of the other units lost power, but the light outside her unit was out.
Okay.
So that's how she knew. So it was legit like her kitchen had no power. Some of it did.
Did she get it back?
Yeah,
Okay.
because I brought the light back in.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. You
Duh.
kept saying that half was out. I was confused.
Until I brought the light back in.
No, I didn't lose power. My lights did flicker.
But yeah, Skittles hides like 10 minutes before it happens.
Yeah.
He just knows.
We've been getting some crazy storms this year.
Oh, I know. We sound old.
Oh, I know.
The weather's been. I can feel it in my toes and my pelvis.
But I was texting John last week. I was like, the rain's going sideways.
Did you really text me that?
Yeah.
I blocked it out.
Okay. I was like, it's raining so hard, dude. Like, I can't see anything. I'm just like laying on my couch looking at the rain.
As if it's really affecting you.
I don't know. It's just raining so hard.
You should like go on one of those neighborhood group pages. Like, anybody else see the rain?
How many stick a star on your yard?
Is it raining where you are today?
It's raining. Just comment one.
Okay. Next one.
All right.
Let me do this. There we go.
Hi, this is B.
And
Hi.
Bianca.
Hi.
Hi, IJ. We want to say happy birthday to you
Happy birthday.
and many, many more.
Happy birthday, John.
Happy-
We miss you.
We miss you, John. Happy birthday.
So
We're
sweet.
calling from Upper Marlboro, Maryland. We love you.
Love you, John.
They're the best. Shouts to
They're
B
the
and
best.
Bianca because they came to the birthday party as well.
Yeah.
And they brought this. I'm going to try to show it in the camera so you can see, but they
So
made
cool.
this really cool, I don't know, cut out a canvas of us.
It is a canvas. Yeah.
And so they were like, we wanted to bring this to you guys for the anniversary of the show. Sadly, the show ended
Yeah.
the day of the anniversary.
Yeah.
But it says to John and the Morning Show team, thank you for changing the game of radio and inviting all of us to be part of your mornings. We'll never forget you. B and Bianca, my man, April 2026, which is
so cool.
sinking cool. I always said, so Bianca would always call. Fantastic.
Yes.
But B
We
would
love-
call and like, it'd be the most like positive, uplifting thing where like, I remember saying like, I need you to give me bad news
Yeah.
because you're just so,
But her voice is so soothing.
it is.
So
It
she could
is.
tell me the worst news. I'd be like, okay,
Yeah, I understand that.
thank you.
They should have had her bring us out of the building.
Truly.
like,
I would
you
be
know
like,
what?
all right.
It is what it makes sense. That then it would make sense.
I would be like, okay.
Yeah, I mean, but it was cool seeing them come out to the party and support.
So cute.
That's the coolest part about the job in general.
Yeah,
is
truly.
doing that. So huge thanks to B and Bianca. Means the world to us. Again, you can call the podcast 202-642-6272. Today's GOAT list, greatest of all time. I wanted to do greatest drunk food.
Okay.
Now, here's the reason why. After the party on Saturday,
Mhm.
Alex and I go back to her place. We FaceTime our good friend Shane.
Yeah.
I don't think he'll mind if, well, actually, it's too late. I'm bringing
It's
this
too
up.
late because you already said the same.
And if you had to guess, Shane was about to have his meal after a night party. And
Okay.
what do you think Shane was cooking up?
Oh,
when
he
we
was
FaceTimed him?
cooking.
Well, microwaving.
Okay. I thought he would just order something. Microwaving. I don't know, like Easy Mac. I don't know.
It was soup.
Soup. Ew. Soup.
Campbell's soup.
Okay, that's a choice. That's different.
It is.
I don't have any soup in my apartment.
I mean, nothing wrong with a good soup.
Yeah, I love soup.
I don't know if August is the time for soup,
No.
but also I've never gotten home, but like I'm a little bit tipsy.
Yeah.
I need to sober up. I'll have a hearty bowl of soup.
I want some soup. No, thank you. I've always said though, hot girls do love soup.
But I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Shane claims he's never once ordered Uber Eats in his life,
Oh, really?
which, okay.
Oh, because people order it for you.
Must be nice. Yes.
Yeah, Shane. Or like, you stole my pizza.
Okay. And that's a callback to when Sauce
Shane-
accused Shane of stealing pizza from her
Shane had
apartment.
to crash my couch, and I thought he stole my pizza. I didn't know that when I was drunk, I put it in my oven, which
Wait.
was not on.
No, but she's also crazy because I love when pizza boxes have like the to reheat, put in the oven at 300 degrees. I'm like, who do you think this is going?
My mom does that though.
Okay, your mom's a saint.
I know.
But for us degenerates, I'm like, that's going in the microwave or it's going straight from the fridge into my mouth.
Sometimes I put it in the air fryer. Oh.
Do you
So-
feel, do you
I
feel
said
classy?
sometimes. I said sometimes.
Do you feel classy? Do
It's not like a normal thing.
you feel classy?
Yeah, sometimes, yeah.
No, not all the time.
Not all the time.
All right, top hangover foods. Today's gut list. Sauce, you want to go one for one?
Yeah.
Or do you want to go first? Or want me to go first?
You can go first.
I'll go. There's nothing better than when you get a nice stuffed crust pizza. It's
Okay.
got to be stuffed crust. I tend to go pepperoni, a little bit of protein on there, but stuffed crust to me, because you get the cheese in there and it's just good. And I think stuffed crust is one of those things where you feel afraid to order it when you're sober, or less with a group.
Sure, yeah.
But by yourself, though, it's like get myself a nice stuffed crust pizza. Can't beat that.
I did put pizza on my list, but only if I'm with people. I almost never have pizza when I'm alone, except for I did a few weeks ago because I had bought a frozen pizza for when my friends were visiting.
Yeah, pizza, they gotta step up the one person serving. I know you can get a small one, but it doesn't feel the same.
But like the small ones now are like $20. I'm like, I can't justify this.
Need book it to come back.
I'd rather just make my own at that point. I'm like, I will just go to Trader Joe's, get the dough.
Sure.
Do that. Seems cheaper.
Fair. All right, yours Sauce.
Okay, so I obviously put for number one Taco Bell.
Okay.
I did get Taco Bell on Saturday.
What's like your go-to?
I just get the quesadilla. I used to always get the shredded chicken burrito, but they took it off the menu years ago, and I'm still not over it. And I get like two the cheesy roll-ups.
Nice.
So I still do the cheesy roll-ups and the quesadilla. I did get is it the quesarito? It's like the quesadilla burrito.
That sounds fantastic.
I did get that too, which like I don't know, I got both, but I don't think I'd had the quesarito. It was good.
I also had Taco Bell, but I put Doritos Locos Tacos.
Okay, sure.
Because it's Dorito shell and then taco. They also have like the Cantina menu, which is allegedly healthy.
Yeah.
Like the Cantina tacos, they're encased in cheese on the outside. And even Drunk John's like, there's no way this is healthier, but they say it is. So.
I think that's the bowl. Don't they have bowls?
Yeah, but that's not.
I always like go over that. I'm like, no.
I also go cheesy bread.
I do like, I put cheesy bread with pizza.
Yeah, but it's gotta be separate. I put mine separate. I think, remember back in the day, Domino's, you get a large pizza and Cinesticks for it was like $20.
Yes.
I remember that because my dad would give us $20 for like Pizza Friday.
That wasn't even that long ago, because when I used to give away pizzas on my show in Baltimore, I just would send them I used to send them actually Domino's to their house.
So good.
And I just started Venmoing them because I'm like, I don't want to keep making sure your order got delivered.
Sure. Your next one, Sauce.
I had Chipotle because Taco Bell or Chipotle, it's between those two. I'd always get a Chipotle bowl.
Yeah, I'm going to go Subway sandwich. And this is going to seem odd. What? However, if you ever partied in Power Plant, that Subway there does different numbers.
Because there used to be Iguana, the club used to be there. There's what was the other one? I can never remember the name of the other one that both clubs I used to go to all the time when I was allegedly not supposed to.
Well, and to our friends in Louisville, Power Plant is the exact same as 4th Street Live.
Yeah.
It's the same owners. There's one in Atlanta. It's
called the Battery.
There's one in St. Louis as well, because my brother lives there.
Yeah, I can't remember what
there's a bunch of them. So really, it's kind of like the clubs. And then like the only thing that's for whatever reason open at night, like late night, is Subway.
Yeah.
And like, does it take forever?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it worth it when you get it?
Absolutely.
Like, why not put some extra vegetables on there?
Because there's no pizza shops or anything. Because in Bed Hill, there's that one pizza shop. Can't remember the name.
Was that in 7-Eleven or like the kind of like the two things? So you're at how many do you have left? Because I went twice.
I have a few.
Okay, here we go.
I did buy a ton of chicken taquitos, like frozen ones, so that I could just heat them up instead of ordering Uber Eats.
Well, and let's go back to ketos, because there's one time after the comedy show, our good friend Andrew Day was with us.
Yeah.
Andrew, who has leg warmers, touring musician. We go to 7-Eleven. I think you stay in the car.
I'd gone back to the
okay
room.
And Andrew's like, that they'll sell us a whole rack of frozen taquitos,
which is wild that he knows that.
And I was like, okay. So he negotiates with the guy. We get the frozen rack, go back to the hotel. Like, now we gotta heat them up, put them in the microwave. And I shouldn't be microwaving food. I pick up my bare hand, it's so hot that my reaction is throw it. So I toss it and I smack D Ahmed in the chest. And D, nicest person ever, looks, he goes, why would you do that?
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't know.
I don't know.
It's really good. All right, your next one.
I did chicken nuggets because I also bought frozen chicken nuggets, so I'll make those.
Okay, so McDonald's nuggies.
No, I bought frozen.
But let's just say it's McDonald's. What's your dipping sauce choice?
I don't like.
You just raw dog them? You don't do like ranch?
No, I don't like McDonald's.
Okay, but
I'm gonna go Wendy's chicken nuggets, like honey mustard, barbecue sauce.
My last one was gonna be the quarter pounder with cheese.
Okay.
Also from McDonald's.
Okay.
Can I just say this? Speaking of McDonald's, the snack wrap, I was really excited for it to come back.
Okay.
Have you had one since?
No.
I thought they're not as good as they were.
I'm not McDonald's really.
Well, missing out, brother.
Like my neighbor loves McDonald's when she's hungover, and she's been eating it for like 3 days now. Like her leftover McDonald's, and I'm like, girl.
Ooh, I mean the fries you can't redo.
I don't know what she got, but she'll be like, yeah, I'm just eating the rest of my McDonald's. I'm like, you're still eating that.
I mean, because I always do like if I'm really drunk, quarter pounder, couple McChickens, nuggies.
I'll if somebody's ordering McDonald's when I'm drunk, like I'll obviously get the chicken nuggets.
Well, I've seen like the TikTok hacks where if you're trying to just get protein, you can just get the burger patties from McDonald's, and they say relatively that's
the
most decent thing to get from McDonald's relative to Yeah.
I don't know. And like their fries, I'm sorry. People will be like, they're superior. I'm like, they're not my favorite.
Well, they used to be in the beef tallow, I think, back in the day. And that was like the big, they said they tasted like beef kind of a little bit. And that was like kind of like the vibe. Can I add an honorable mention?
Sure.
Because of my birthday week this past week, Dairy Queen.
Oh, yeah. You love Dairy Queen.
Because they now have the cups of the ice cream cake. You can get, it's called DQ cupcake. So it's like it's an individual serving of the ice cream cake, which is by far superior cake. It's ice cream cake. Is what it is.
That's what you like.
And then you can get like a mini. It's like it's called Blizzard Mini. So it's like a shot glass of Blizzard.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's
all right, honorable.
If you have a suggestion for the GOAT list, you can DM at the Intern John Show. Let me get to this too for your Wednesday. You have no tact.
Thank you. I don't have tact.
I do.
The way you just said that was not very tactful. So I'd say it's tacky. Yeah.
We're so good.
So good.
We're still on this. The polite ways smart people ask, are you stupid?
Oh. Some people I gotta be like, just post-it note it for me. And they're like, what? I'm like, pretend that you have to only tell me what you're trying to tell me on a post-it note.
It's a really good idea.
I'm like, shut up.
Yeah. Hey, I wasn't paying attention. So
well, some people just like my friend, I feel bad I keep talking about this girl. She's so nice, but her dog was sick. And so I'm trying to figure out like, because I was out of town, and then she's trying to explain to me what happened to her dog. And I'm like, but is the dog okay? And she starts telling me the story. I look at my like Apple Watch. I'm like, wow, it's still going. And so finally I was like, post note for me. And she's like, no. And I'm like, is the dog okay or not? That's all I want to know. Like, I will go down to your apartment and knock on the door and listen for him to bark.
The ultimate irony, because the amount of times I'll text Shelby like, hey, blue or red? And she goes, yes.
I'm probably saying yes to something else. You don't know.
You and Alex do the same thing. And there's one time where I was like, wanna know what? I'm going to FaceTime Shelby. And I FaceTime you two to talk to each other. And I just hung up. Because I was just legit. Rude. It's like peanut butter jelly. Yes.
Like, don't FaceTime me randomly either. I hate that.
You do it all the time.
But I'm drunk. Different.
Okay. The first one they say is, I don't understand. Can you tell me more about that?
If I don't understand something, it's probably because you're telling me too much of the details that don't pertain to whatever you're trying to, whatever point you're trying to make. So I probably wouldn't say that.
They're saying it shows empathy.
I mean, it probably
depends on the tone.
Yeah.
Okay. Help me understand how you came to that conclusion. That seems a little bit like, hey, that's so stupid.
That's like a very passive aggressive boss, but I mean, I don't hate it, but I probably wouldn't say it.
It's like, hey, that's wrong. But I just want to know, how dumb are you that you got to that answer?
Hey, how did you get here?
They say it's working towards a common goal that's more productive than competing against each other. I would assume that you're being like, I'm so out of it that
you're kind of a jerk.
You could say, interesting. I've never heard anyone put it that way.
Okay, I have said that to somebody before, and then I realized that I sounded like a jerk.
I mean, yeah.
I've never heard anyone put it that way. I was like, okay, I didn't mean it like in a rude way. I was like, oh, I meant like that's a nice perspective.
I also think that when you preface it with interesting. The guy from Love of the Spectrum.
Oh, yeah.
But he's genuine. I would think if you're like, if I told you something, you go, interesting. I'd be like, I don't think you think that's, or when somebody goes like, that's funny.
But if I said interesting, I'd be like, oh, that's interesting. Not like interesting.
They're saying you're acknowledging the person's opinion while also doing a follow-up question.
Sure. Okay. I mean, yeah.
This is a good one. I understand what you're saying, but the facts say otherwise.
I mean, if it's something that it has like, it's literally just black or white, like it's a fact, then yeah.
But it's also, that's just saying you're wrong.
But I mean, yeah, but like, instead of just being like, you're wrong, just be like, yeah, but like, this is a factual thing.
What's the Adam Devine's line in Workaholics is like, if you don't like me, you're wrong and I hate you.
Oh, okay.
That's fine, but you're wrong and I hate you.
Yeah.
Kind of like that. Yeah, I think that's, yeah.
But if it's a factual thing, it's like 2 + 2 = 4, and you're trying to tell me it's 5, then you're wrong.
I always will go like, but the reality is, I don't disagree, but the reality is.
Yeah, but it could be like, whose reality? It's like, this is a factual thing.
I don't disagree. Walk me through your thought process.
I feel like that goes with like one of the earlier ones.
Yeah, that's still also, if I brought up an issue.
That's like what a teacher says to a kid.
Yeah. Yeah, I would still think that you think I'm wrong and you're trying to.
Yes. I'll be like, how did we get here?
Yeah, 100%. Let's talk through some other options. I think there could be a better way.
Okay. I mean, that's just saying that they don't necessarily like what you're saying, but like, let's talk about some other options together. I don't dislike that one.
They say you're feeling connected and valued.
Yeah.
That's what we yearn for.
It's like, hey, okay, didn't love what you just like what idea you had, but we can talk through other things together and come to something together.
But sometimes my idea is the best.
Sometimes.
And dare I say most times.
Okay.
My batting average, that's Hall of Fame numbers.
Oh my God. Okay. I said okay.
With all due respect, I disagree.
A few people remember, I mean, I guess like people still do that. There was like a time though that people said that so often, with all due respect.
Yeah, I also think there's people that say that like just to sound contrarian, which is like just to
Absolutely.
think like they have a different opinion. Like
Absolutely.
it's like always in meetings where they'll just rearrange the sentence, and it's like
Yeah.
that's the same. We're literally saying the same thing.
I can't stand that. I cannot stand that. I'm like, that's what I do like about not having meetings, is because I can't stand that.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
I don't like it.
That's always like my biggest pet peeves on the air is if somebody says an opinion and
Yeah.
somebody else says the same thing but in italics, basically. It's like a little bit
Yeah.
different. Like we're literally saying,
Or it's like they
the
repeat
exact same
exactly
thing.
what you say, but they just make it a lot longer. And
Yes.
I'm like,
yes.
it took me everything in me to be like, I literally just said that. I literally just said that.
And this is
Did you not listen?
this is all over the course of our careers.
Yeah, this is
a wide ranging
Yeah,
thing.
This
like,
wasn't like, I don't know, in April.
but it happens on TV though too. Like it happens like in every form of like medium, like working with other people. It's like
Yeah.
I think in a conversation, people are so focused on what they're gonna say,
Yeah,
they just don't listen.
absolutely.
And there's sometimes like, hey, like I literally just said that.
What?
You were so worried about, which I've been guilty of too.
Yes.
Yeah. I see where you're coming from, but
Well, I mean, I guess it depends on what the butt is. I hate the butt, but at least you're validating where they're coming from.
yeah, I love the butt.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I see it differently.
Okay. I mean, that's just their opinion.
Yeah, I think that's a good one though too, where
Yeah.
it's like you're acknowledging. Like I understand what you're saying, but I just don't.
I just see it differently. It sucks. Like we're all different. We're humans.
But it's like, but I want you to see it my way.
And I'm trying to, but I just don't.
In the words of the great band Limp Bizkit, it's my way,
Okay.
my way or the highway.
Okay.
They're making a big comeback with like Pac Sun recently.
They also like were touring this summer and headlining like a bunch of shows in Europe.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm sorry, what?
But do you ever get ads for like Pac Sun? You go, do they just do a random band generator and that's what they choose? Because like
Oh.
it's just odd because the girl, the model in the photo had to be like 20s. I'm like, girl, you have no idea who Limp Bizkit is because I barely know who Limp Bizkit is. Like that really, like that was like they were, I think, just starting to cool off.
Oh, really?
Like when we were like TRL watching back in the day.
I feel like I always like heard them on the radio growing up, but I just never was like a huge fan.
No, then I think they did Lollapalooza 2 years ago, and Fred Durst came back with like the gray hair, long gray hair instead
yeah.
of like the shaved head. People are like, who's that guy? Like, what is he doing? It's like, oh, he's still getting paid.
Yeah, I mean,
You know
good
what
for him.
That's a fair point. But
Okay.
there's something we're missing.
Okay, but like that's a good point. They're acknowledging that was a good point.
Yeah,
I don't think that's a bad one.
I guess because they're saying there's something we're missing.
Yeah.
Like that. Like okay, that's a good idea. But
Yeah.
we're both.
We both are going to figure out what's missing.
I always start with I may be an idiot, but
Sure.
which is usually like a subtle. Now that I don't think I'm an idiot, but it's watching.
We know that's what you mean. We do. Yeah.
Me in particular.
What do you mean?
You're saying that that's what I mean. Like
Yes, I know
Okay.
that that's what you mean when you say that.
Last one. I hear you, but can I share my thoughts?
Okay, that's a nice one though. I heard what you just said. Now it's my turn to talk. That's fine.
I don't like when people say I hear you because to me that sounds like you obviously you heard me.
Yeah.
Basically, but now here comes the excuse.
But I don't think that's an excuse. It's saying, let me just say my thoughts and then we'll come
That's
to
fair.
like a conclusion together.
That's fair.
That's what I would think.
Or why can't I just be right? Please.
Oh my God, John.
I asked ChatGPT. I flipped a coin. Sometimes I'll be flipping coins for decisions that are way too big to flip a coin for. You ever do that?
I mean, I used to do that all the time.
Yeah. I'll be like flip 3 coins.
I'll be
on
like,
my
what's
phone.
the flip a coin?
And that's made so many decisions in my life that look in hindsight, it's kind of scary.
I don't know the last time. I think I did it when I had people over because people were saying they didn't want to take a shot. And I was like, heads, shots, tails, no shots.
Same vibe.
So same but different. Yeah.
You're like Harvey Dent in that way.
I'm sure I've done it for something stupid. I make dumb decisions all the time. So I'm sure I've done it for
I
something
wouldn't doubt
stupid.
it. A great decision is getting the podcast merch.
Yes.
The merch store is open.
Mhm.
There's the shirts. There's the hot mess sauce hoodies tie-dye, which are like really like one of the best sellers.
Yes.
There's the hats as well. you go to internjohnstore.com. You can follow Sauce
at Shelby Sauce.
You can follow me at Intern John Radio. Follow the show as well, the Intern John Show. We're back on Friday. Please share the podcast with a friend.
Please.
We appreciate you. We'll see you then.
Bye.